What's planned for the weekend and tonight with meteorologist Jason Dunning.
Let's do. So far, so good. Looking nice on this Friday.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see a nice conclusion to the day today, this evening. If you have any plans outside, the weather is really going to cooperate well, and I think that'll continue into the weekend, too. A very tranquil weather pattern as we look ahead to Saturday and Sunday. Remember last weekend we had that cold front come through Saturday, brought us some much needed rain, and then Sunday was quite a shock to the system. But this week will turn out much differently. We are sunny and 71 now, so we look live from Sanibel. Royal Shell Sundial Resort, a nice mix of sun and clouds there. The water looking nice and calm. Wind's not too strong, but they'll pick up a little bit as we head into the afternoon today. We even saw a few passing light showers earlier this morning. Here's a look at some of our live weather stations on our Weather Now network, and really just amounted to a few drops in the bucket. All sites reporting under a tenth of an inch from Estero, Naples, Bonita Springs, and down through Fort Myers. We've got temperatures right now mostly in the middle to upper 70s, on the way up closer to 80 as we head into the afternoon today. We started off the morning with quite a bit of cloud cover, and this is all part of a fetch of Atlantic moisture, and that just basically means a stream of moisture being picked up by the easterly winds and carried across the peninsula here into southwest Florida. So that's why we had the clouds around this morning, and that's why we saw a few showers. But as real-time red scans our skies out toward LaBelle and down across sections of Collier County around Naples, we're not picking up any indications of rain, and rain will be pretty scarce as we head into the afternoon today. Temperatures above average, about 5 degrees above average today, but still feeling pretty comfortable, especially once you consider that humidity levels have not really soared back. They've pretty much stabilized. We're going to see very comfortable humidity as we head through the rest of the afternoon for this evening and tonight. Here's a focus on Lee County as we go through the first part of the afternoon, mostly right around 80 degrees. This is around 2:30. We're topping out around 80 to 82 for most communities, from Lehigh Acres across 75 out through Fort Myers, and for those of you out toward Cape Coral, upper 70s by late this afternoon. And then after sunset tonight, we're going to start to dip pleasantly to around 70 degrees and some upper 60s for the first part of the night, and then cooling off closer to 59 to 60 degrees by tomorrow morning. So here's a forecast for this evening and tonight. I know they've got Mystery Walk happening in downtown Fort Myers this evening. 8 o'clock, we're down to 68 degrees with a mostly clear sky. Mid-60s by 10 o'clock. We could see some areas of fog develop first thing in the morning on Saturday, but not expecting it to be too much of an issue with visibility early Saturday. Here's your forecast mode as we go through the rest of this today and this evening. You can see these fair weather patchy clouds continue to race in from the east. A couple may put out maybe 1 or 2 sprinkles, but rain chances through the weekend will stay incredibly low. Here's a look at Saturday. Underneath a blend of sun and clouds, we've got some really nice weather for us. Temperatures still above average, but we're not going to be tracking any big weather systems coming our way. Also tomorrow night, big concert put on by the Rotary Club of Fort Myers. The Screaming Orphans will be performing on the lawn there at the Alliance for the Arts out at Fort Myers. 6 o'clock gates open, temperatures really nice right there around 70 degrees. And as the Screaming Orphans start to take the stage closer to 7 o'clock, I believe they take the stage at 7:30, temperatures start to cool off into the upper 60s. So maybe you'll need a light jacket here closer to 9 and 10 o'clock as the concert begins to wrap up. Here's the bigger picture across the southeastern U.S. You'll be hearing a lot about this over the weekend. Major ice storm across the central and southern plain states out through North Texas and Oklahoma. All that active weather is going to stay to the north of us. Things stay very quiet across the entire Florida peninsula as we go through the weekend. That's going to mean whether you're going up to Tampa, Orlando, over to Miami, we'll see a blend of sun and clouds, a relatively dry pattern for us, and temperatures very pleasant, getting up to 80 in the afternoon. Overnight lows cooling off to the upper 50s to lower 60s. And our weather on cruise control into next week. We stay very quiet, up to around 81 degrees Monday and Tuesday. There are some indications that by the end of next week into next weekend, things could start to get a little more interesting for us, but still got a lot of time to watch that. That's your NBC2 First Alert forecast.
A lot of sunshine. Jason, thank you. We'll enjoy it.